Hi, boys and girls. My name is Judy, and I'm from the EarlyON Child and Family Center here in Brantford-Brant. I'm going to do a very special story today. It's a book called The Very Busy Spider by Eric Carle. And I'm also going to teach you some really fun sign language to go with my book. Let's get started. The Very Busy Spider by Eric Carle. Early one morning, the wind blew a spider across the field. A thin, silky thread trailed from her body. The spider landed on a fence post near a farm and began to spin a silky web. "Nay, nay," said the horse. "Want to go for a ride?" The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. "Moo, moo," said the cow. "Want to eat some grass?" The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. "Baa, baa," bleated the sheep. "Want to run in the meadow?" The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. "Ma, ma," said the goat. "Want to jump on the rocks?" The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. "Oink, oink," grunted the pig. "Want to roll in the mud?" The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. "Woof, woof," barked the dog. "Want to chase the cat?" The spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. "Meow," cried the cat. "Meow. Want to take a nap?" But the spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. "Quack, quack," called the duck. "Want to go for a swim?" The spider didn't answer. She was now finished her web. "Cock-a-doodle-doo," called the rooster. "Want to catch a pesky fly?" And the spider caught the fly in her web, just like that. "Who, who," asked the owl. "Who built this beautiful web?" The spider didn't answer. She had fallen asleep. It had been a very, very busy day. Hi, boys and girls. Wasn't that fun? That's one of my favorite stories. But you know what? I wanted to show you something special today. I have a friend named Yvonne, and Yvonne talks by using her fingers to talk. She uses sign language. And so sometimes when I sing songs with her, I use sign language to sing along with her because she can't hear very well. So I'm going to show you all the signs for the animals that were in our book. The first creature that we saw, can you remember? It was spider. You're right. So I'm going to have you take your two hands like this and put one over top of the other, and we're going to wiggle our fingers like the legs of a spider. So that's the sign for spider. The next animal that we saw, let's see if you can remember. You're right. It was horse. And the sign for horse is I'm going to take these three fingers and put them up here to the temple of my head, and I'm going to wiggle my fingers just like this because this is the horse flapping all the flies away with his ear. Just like that. Horse. The next animal that we saw was cow. You're right. And the sign for cow is I'm going to take my hand like this and I'm going to glue all my middle fingers down, and I'm going to bring my hand up here and I'm going to shake it because this is the horn of a cow. Cow. The next animal, you're right, it's sheep. Now sheep has lots of wool, and so the sign for sheep is I'm going to put his arm out like this and we're going to snip with our scissors all the wool off, just like that. Snip, snip. That's the sign for sheep. Do you know what that is? That's a goat. And can you see the two horns of the goat? So the sign for goat is like this. You go down and then you go up, because that's his horns. Goat. Dog. Now dog is a different kind of a sign. I'm going to take my hands like this and I'm going to tap my leg just like that, like I'm calling my dog to come in from outside. Dog. What animal is that? You're right, it's a cat. So I'm going to take my two hands like this and I'm going to make the whiskers of my cat, just like that. That's a sign for cat. There's duck. This is one of my favorite signs. And so I'm going to take my three fingers like this. I'm going to put them right up here to my mouth. This is a sign for duck because it's the beak of the duck and he's going quack, 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 quack. The sign for duck. Can you remember this animal? It's Rooster. I'm going to take my three fingers like this and I'm going to put them up here. I'm going to give them a wiggle. The sign for Rooster. And look who he's chasing. He's chasing fly. He's chasing fly. Watch the sign for fly. Just like this. I'm going to catch the fly. I have a trouble catching the fly, but I'm going to pretend I'm going to catch the fly. And the last animal we get to see is one of my favorites. It's dark outside now. And it's a sign for owl. So take your two hands like this, and you're going to make them go just like this. All the different signs that we learned today. But now I'm going to teach you the sign for goodbye, because goodbye, boys and girls. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.